I'm starting to see some folks pop on. Be sure to say hey. Hey, Donna. So I want to welcome everybody. We have been spending some time. I forgot my design board. What do you know? Let me grab a couple of things. I was just wondering where you were at. Now I know where you were at. Yes, there I am, Susan. I had a little snafu with time is my enemy this week. What can I say? Oh goodness. All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get started. We have been working diligently on our one block wonders, and so this week we are going to be talking about color selection for a cube, if you want to add a cube. Now, before I go too much into this, I'm going to tell you, cubes are, as Emeril Lagasse used to say, cubes are kicking it up a notch, all right? Cubes are made with triangles and hexagons, just the same way your one block wonder is made with triangles and hexagons. And if you want to know what a cube would look like and how that would lay out, there are lots of different, I'm checking to see if I can do this, lots of different lot of different ideas out there on Pinterest, on quilting boards, and in books. So one of the books that I have been studying is this one right here on the cover, and you can see what I mean by cubes. It's called the One Block Wonder Cube, and I just picked this up off of Amazon. We don't sell it in the store. I just picked it up off of Amazon, and what's great is they start to go in on how to add cubes to your one block wonder. So look at this quilt right here. Isn't that pretty neat? So because these cubes are made with triangles, and they're 60-degree triangles, that makes a hexagon. And you're doing a one block wonder made with hexagons. So I wanted to talk a little bit about cubes today, because if you want to choose to add a cube to your one block wonder to add some interest. Last week we talked about stars. Okay, so here was the example we showed last week with the stars. And you can see we've got, these are from my fabric, and then this is from my star. And then here's from my fabrics here. Okay? So we talked about stars last week. You can certainly add stars to it. Again, those stars are made with a 60-degree ruler, and as such they're 60 degree, and you can add them to your project, okay, which makes things nice and smooth. When you're looking at what you can add to your project to increase its interest, because we're always trying to find ways to add interest to our projects. If you're using a 60-degree hexagon and a 60-degree triangle and a 60-degree layout, if you want to add a star or a cube, you have to use a 60-degree item. This is not the time to pull out your 45-degree star tool, because 45 degrees and 60 degrees won't match up. Just won't do it. Can't do it. Impossible. So you have to use a 60-degree tool to make a 60-degree star. Now, for me, I prefer the Studio 180 ruler, and that's what I use to make this. And that's what we'll use to make a cube on mine. So let's talk a little bit about a cube. And the reason why I'm covering this before we jump into design, because when I start to lay this out on my design board and to start to put that all together, what will happen is if I have a cube or a star that I want to incorporate, I need to do that now before I start laying out the design, because then I'll mess up. Okay, so that's why I want to take this pause right here in this middle. So we've talked about cutting, we've pieced them together, we've got all that laid out, and this is where I want to talk about the cubes. So we did the stars last week and the cubes. Now, I had, the best laid plans of mice and men was going to have a nice little cube example to show you today, but I just have no concept of time anymore. And before I knew it, here we are, 12 o'clock. And, I've got my cute little pieces. See my cute little pieces? All right, and then I discovered I need like 6 times as many. All right, but let's talk about color selection. So I had pulled some fabric that really coordinates lovely with my color palette for my 60 degree, and I'm using a lot of gold and purple additions to go with these colors. It'll just really help add a little bit of pizzazz to that. And so I really liked this dark purple right here. Now, to get the geometric effect of a cube, you cannot use the same color. You need the same color but different color values. You need it to be still purple, but you need a medium purple and a light purple. Okay, so I had chosen for my dark, this is my dark, and then for my medium it would be this one right here will be my medium, and then for my light is this one here. So just to hold these up, all three, try to get them as pretty as I can. So this is going to be my dark, my medium, and my light. And you can see there's definitely a big jump between my dark and my medium. Not as much of a jump between my medium and my light. I probably could even have gone a shade or two lighter on this if I wanted to. But that's all, you just have to play with it. So what I've been doing is I have been making my triangles to look like this. See this? You've got a trapezoid on the bottom and a triangle on top. So what I'm going to do is I have a video from Studio 180 Design that we are going to post to this chat here. In fact, I'm going to grab that and do that now while I don't forget. Okay, so I am posting that video right there in the chat for this session. If you watch that session, she will go through in detail. This is Deb Tucker. This is the woman who has taught me so many things about quilting. If you go to her website and you watch that video that I just posted, you will be able to have her demonstrate to you in detail how to make this trapezoid and to make this top and to trim it to the correct size. Okay? And it's really, it's not that hard to do. It really is not. It's just an extra seam. So don't be afraid of it. I have people tell me all the time, well, I could never be a quilter like you because you just, the stuff you do is so amazing and it's so complex. Really, it's not. The stuff I do, I use really good tools and I use really good methods. And the other thing is I'm not afraid to make a mistake. And I don't get so worked up that, oh, that just didn't come out perfect. Like, okay, what did I learn from that? So I want to encourage you, don't get flustered by this being, oh, that's a little more complicated. It's okay. It's okay. Just try it and then take a step back and say, okay, I learned that. Now how can I learn it, better or do better? So I want to encourage you not to be afraid of doing some of these more challenging blocks, because this, my darlings, is going to be spectacular. Totally spectacular. Totally spectacular. And you will love the effect of all of this when it comes together. So, okay, so next Tuesday, we actually have to take next Tuesday Lunch and Learn off. I'm going to be doing a little traveling next week. I will be in Defuniak Springs, Florida on my way to Mississippi. So I got a grandbaby to go squeeze. So we will not have next Tuesday, but when we come back the following Tuesday, we're going to really start working on design and bring this into the home stretch. All right. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to us on this video or on Messenger through Facebook, or email us at service, SERVICE, at cottagegrovequilt.com, and we will be happy to help you any way we can. So again, remember, colors. You have to pick 3 different colors, and it needs to be the same color family, just different values of that. So, all right, you guys, we will see you not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday. All right, and tonight at 9 o'clock, more Christmas. Bye.